At times I wonder, have our parents betrayed our elders that were from the civil rights era? What I mean by that is, have they betrayed the principles? Civil rights movement taught us certain things about the principles that sustain the movement itself. And one thing was the independence. One thing was the independence of thought. Is that collectively we can think for ourselves. And whether that be right or wrong in someone else's eyes, is that, we believed. We believed in each other. And it seems like after integration and after the ability to be able to economically climb higher than some of the predominant white ethnic group, that the dependence of the black community on one another was lessened. And so from there, the effect of that, it just makes me question, because a lot of times the pressure is put on those who want to step out. They feel like that they cannot speak up because they will be blackballed, because they will be excommunicated in some type of way out of the economic prosperity, or the circle of the economic prosperity that they have been able to acquire through the networks that they have gained because of their position of employment. Dr. Martin Luther King, he had a quote. His quote basically, and this is paraphrased greatly. This is greatly paraphrased, and I don't do it justice at all. But he said, that I guess there came a time, and there may come a time in anyone's life that you have to decide whether or not you will take a stand. And when you take the stand, most people will look at the situation and say that they could face the possibility of losing their home, of losing their family, of losing their life. And he stated that if in not doing so, in not taking that stand, that all you did really was prolong the physical death, but you died a long time ago. You died when you decided that you wouldn't take a stand for what was right, or even think about what was right, or even stand on some of the principles of our forefathers. That you died a spiritual death. You died an intellectual death a long time ago. And that all you did was prolong the physical part of the death. And that you were just able to walk around on this earth. But how many people did you kill? How many people's lives, unknowingly? Did you help to destroy or to demise? I know that you cannot live without money. I know this. But that can't be our poison. Because they have all the money. They make money. They make money every day. If they run out of money, they can make some more money. Even if they didn't make it from a tree. If it was just codified into the components of a computer and all you got was those digital numbers, they still made it. And so at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself that question. You have to ask yourself that, I understand money, we need it to survive, I understand, but at what point is it killing us? You have to ask yourself that. At what point? How far? Yeah, okay, you keep on saying we need money to survive, we need money to survive, but look at what everybody is willing to do to each other for that same money. You will cross, you will kill, you will steal, you will do anything. And yet and still you do all that when it is made out of nothing. I don't know, man. I'm not perfect. I'm not great. I'm not any of these things, you know. I come with a lot of downsides. But I know right from wrong. And I know this isn't right. I know that. From the bottom of my heart, I know that. God bless.